Have you ever had one of those days when you're sitting at home and you get a major craving for something that you can only have in one spot? Well, imagine you're sitting at home on a summer day and you start to want a smoothie, so your mind automatically trickles to thinking about an Orange Julius. Unfortunately, you have yourself a problem there, because if you want an Orange Julius, you have to leave the house and spend money to do it. So, there is one way that you can have an Orange Julius and not spend money or have to travel for it. You can make it yourself. So after listening to my speech, I'll be able to tell you how you can make your own Orange Julius at home. I'm going to demonstrate some of the ingredients that you're going to need and some other ways that you can make your Orange Julius. So first off, I'm going to explain some of the ingredients that you're going to need and some of your supplies that you're going to have to get together. So you're going to need 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of water, 1/4 cup of sugar. You're going to need about 8 to 10 ice cubes. You're going to need a little bit of vanilla extract, and then obviously you're going to need orange juice too. So when you do get your orange juice for this, you're going to want an orange juice concentrate, a frozen concentrate you would get from the grocery store. My family kind of just buys any random one. Will get Minute Maid or Orange or Old Orchard. Either kind doesn't really matter what you use, it's all going to taste the same. So some of the supplies you're going to have to get together, you're going to have to get a liquid measuring cup for your liquids. You're going to need a 1/4 cup, a tray for your ice cubes, a blender obviously, and then a spoon for just some mixing problems, and then a teaspoon. For my recipe that I got, I just use the cap of the vanilla bottle. I usually just take the cap off. You only need 1/4 of a teaspoon, and a capful is about a teaspoon. So I just pour about 1/4 of this and then dump that in, and it always works out. So those main ingredients are what you're going to have any kind of Orange Julius you're going to make. And that comes from allrecipes.com. That's where I found that information. So now that you have an idea of some of the supplies that you're going to need, you can kind of start getting into how you're going to make your Orange Julius. On food.com, they had you just combine every single ingredient all into the blender all at once and blend it until you have it as smooth as you want it to be. But for my mom's recipe that I use most of the time, she kind of has a system of how she does it. First off, she takes the 6 ounces of frozen orange juice and your 1 cup of water, puts them into the blender and blends that until it's smooth. Then she starts to add in the milk, the sugar, and the vanilla, and then blends that till it's all consistent. And then she tends to take the ice cube tray and she'll add ice cubes 1 at a time and blend it until it's to about a consistency that everyone likes. So with this recipe, you can have your Orange Julius as thick or as thin as you would like it to be. It's not a very hard recipe that you need to stick to.